Hello everybody, this is my 75-gallon saltwater tank with fish and some corals. I have one video up on my channel. It's about 6 months old, but I just posted the video of, I had way more corals in here, but some of them did die off because of my power heads falling and hitting them straight on and just tearing the flesh of them. And a sea urchin that I have in here to try to take care of this allergy problem right now. I ended up tearing one of them up. But this tank's about a year old now, and I'm dealing with green hair allergy for the past 2 months. As you can see, it's pretty bad, and it's covering, some of my corals. I got a torch there, some mushrooms, sea anemone, some zoas, and that's actually some green star polyp, but you can see that the green hair allergy is just taking over right now. I do water changes, I scrape the rocks, and it comes back in a couple of weeks. So I have some stuff I'm gonna try out that I seen online. I seen some videos about it, and I'll show you guys in a minute what I'm gonna try, and we'll see if it works. But in the year of time that I had this, it's been a struggle for this thing. I first started off, a month into it, started putting fish into it. As time went on, put a tang in, a powdered blue tang, and he ended up getting velvet, and it took out my tank in 24 hours. I haven't dealt with velvet before. I've been out of this hobby for about 15 years, and back then, I don't know what it was, but I had a 55-gallon tank back then, less equipment, and I'd put the fish in there. I used faucet water and dechlorinized the water, and the fish just lived, no problems, never dealt with any problems with it, no disease, no allergy problems. It was just perfect, never had issues. This time around, I've been back into it for a year, and it's been allergy problems, fish disease, but I love the hobby. There's nothing better than coming home to watching this after a hard day of work. I love it, and this is why we do it, for relaxing, and it's a challenge, and I like to accept challenges. It can be very expensive. This is pretty much a basic setup. If my channel goes good and people watch my videos, I'll do some reviews on some of the equipment that I have. But I've invested a lot, I lost a lot. But like I said, there's nothing better than coming home, hard day of work, and watching this. My fish are doing great. No problems with my fish now, and I've had some issues with disease, like I said, and I used this certain item, and if you guys want to see that, I can show it in a different video. Some people say it doesn't work, some people says it does work, and I'll tell you, it saved these fish, and it does work if you do it right. So I wanted to make this video right now to talk about this green hair allergy, and I'll show you what I'm going to use, what I'm going to try before I start scraping this off again. This is Vibrant, and there's some videos about it, and I'm going to try it out and see what happens. You have to get the reef edition so you don't kill your corals. For a dirty tank, my water is clear, but it has a lot of allergies, so I'm going to dose it once a week, and we'll see how this stuff works. And if it does, I'll let you guys know, and I won't say something works if it doesn't. It has to be a good product for me to recommend, and that's with everything. I'm very picky about stuff. But this is the stuff right here, and I'm going to give it a shot, and I'll give some updates as the weeks go on. I did already dose this. This is about 3 days in now, and obviously it's still on the rocks and stuff. But I did notice that I used to get algae on my glass that I had to scrape almost every day when I would come home from work. And past 2 days, the algae hasn't been on the glass, the front and the sides. You can see that it's on the back, but that's been back there. So I'm going to give it probably a couple of weeks. I'm going to see how this looks. And if I don't see it starting to die off, I'm going to scrape these rocks and then keep on dosing. And hopefully it doesn't come back. And we'll give this a shot, and hopefully it works. So my goal is, I don't think I'm going to be putting more fish in here. I'm not sure, because as you can see, if you know about saltwater fish and the species, you can see some of these species get really big. Like that tang will get big, foxface. This is my new addition right over here is my clown trigger. I think he's around 3 weeks old in this tank now, and he gets big. Eventually we'll upgrade to a bigger tank, but these guys still have a lot of room and they're happy. And you can see these clowns, they like their enemy. I'll tell you the one thing is tomato clowns, those guys are big jerks. I can't put dwarf angels in here. I tried and they just destroy them. They kill them off. So this is kind of why I went with some of these fish, is because the clowns won't bother them. Anything else, they just attack them. It's crazy. I mean, they're not that big, but they're bullies. And if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll do more. Like I said, I'll do reviews on my lights, my filter I use, how I keep my water conditions, what I dose. Like I said, I don't have much corals in here right now because of prior issues, but my goal is to fill this thing up with a lot more coral, and I think the fish are gonna pretty much stay like they are. I don't know if I'm gonna add anything else. We'll see how it goes. But take care, everybody, and thanks for watching.